Let's look at the case of equitable education in Japan, which is also known for being one of the top countries in international examinations, as well as having disciplined students. Despite the positive aspects and results of its education system, there are a number of difficult education issues in Japan. One of the serious issues is futoko, which means children with school phobia who stop coming to school. Because of the aging society, the number of children has been decreasing for decades in Japan. The number of futoko, however, became the largest and has been on the increase for the last 5 years. In 2018, the number of futoko reached more than 217,000 children at primary, secondary, and high school levels. At secondary level, 3.6% of students become futoko, which is more than 1 out of 30 students. The biggest reasons are anxiety and lethargy. Currently, there are 1.1 million hikikomori, or socially withdrawn adults, in Japan who shut themselves in their home, and most of them are NEET, meaning not in education, employment, or training, which has been one of the biggest social and economic issues in Japan. There are various reasons causing adults to become hikikomori, and not all but some futoko children become hikikomori adults in Japan. Facing this serious situation of futoko, the law of guaranteeing educational opportunities for all was enacted in 2016, although it took more than 15 years. There were some key steps to enact the LGEO. First, the network of free schools for futoko was established in 2001. Then, a League of Lawmakers was made through lobby activities in 2009. In 2010, the law was drafted as the Alternative Education Law. In 2014, the Parliamentary Association for Free School was established. In 2015, the law was reviewed 11 times and public hearing was conducted. Finally, in 2016, the law was cleared through Joint General Assembly. Let's see the basic principles of the law. Number 1. Develop schools nurturing and relieving all children. Number 2. Promote individualized curriculum and pedagogies to respond to all children from diversified families and backgrounds. Number 3. Design schools as a place where futoko children can be relaxed and relieved. Number 4. Respect for children's will and provide basic education according to their abilities so that they can live independently, regardless of their age or nationality. Number 5. Promote collaborations among the country, local government, free schools, parents, private sectors, and other stakeholders. It is very positive that the law which promotes inclusive and equitable education was enacted as it is in line with SDG 4. However, the adequate budget allocation was not yet set to put this law into practice. The government of Japan requested for central and local governments to prepare to take necessary financial measures. In the past, the Ministry of Education allocated about $60 million yearly to address bullying and futoko. Out of the $60 million budget, $57 million is spent to hire school counselors and social workers, and the rest is spent for research and to promote evening classes of secondary schools. In any case, the budget allocated to address this issue is still too low. Despite the challenges the government faces, civil society organizations and NGOs in Japan have been active in opening and managing free schools and alternative schools in Japan. There are about 500 free or alternative schools in Japan, with more than 4,000 children who enjoyed learning at these schools. The schools are not yet officially recognized by the government, and they cannot issue any certificates. However, the heads of public schools can count the children's attendance at free school as normal school attendance. These are the characteristics of free or alternative schools. Small-sized classrooms or no classroom. Self-management. School-home. Parental and community involvement. Openness and liveliness. Empowering youth. It is remarkable for the government of Japan to recognize the issue and enact this important law to put inclusive, flexible, and equitable education into action for all children. And there is so much to be done with local leadership, adequate budget allocation, partners, and all stakeholders on the ground.